I want to take a second and just tell you my personal story of student loan debt, which is I had no undergrad student loan debt. And then when I got into PT school, it started accumulating. Obviously, I couldn't afford it on my own. And I left PT school with $155,000 in student loan debt. And I knew immediately that being a staff clinician was going to take me a long time to pay back my student loans, and I needed to find new ways to make income. And so what I did was I started doing, because I'd hosted a podcast, I had a few people reach out to me and ask me if I could help them start their podcast and do podcast editing. And I remember the very first time that someone, this local company was like, hey, how much do you charge? And I had no idea that anyone would even consider paying me to help them with this. And so I did, and it turned out we worked out an agreement. They'd pay me $300 a month, and I would spend about an hour a week editing a podcast. And it turned into my very first consulting job, in this case, like podcast editing job. And it opened my eyes to what's possible. Since then, I've been using these skills to bring in at least an extra $1,000 a month with what I know, what I'm able to do now with podcast editing, video editing, website design, and web creation. And we're going to show you how to do this all without you having to invest more money. The only thing that you may end up investing in is either like a microphone, or if you want to get really good at video editing, we have an option for you where you can get an even better like video editing software, but not required at all. I want to teach you these things because these are skills that drive business for other businesses. And if there's one thing that more businesses need, it's more customers, and they need to reach more people. So you're going to learn the skills to be able to do that. And in turn, if you decide that you want to do something for yourself, have a business one day for yourself, all of these skills are going to translate. It's helped me pay back my student loan debt significantly, to the point that on my 20-year fixed student loan plan, I'd be paying $1,100 a month, and I've been able to make that consistently with just using these skills that I've learned on top of when I was working full-time as a home health clinician. So that's my story. Student loan debt has driven me to want to learn how to increase my revenue, because a lot of people talk about saving money. How is it effective to save money? How to use these different methods to reduce debt? But not a lot of people are talking about how to increase actual income. And Alex and I are so passionate about teaching that side of things, because there is a whole world that is open to you if you learn some of these new skills, and the way that the world is going, they're only going to be more and more important. So just want to share my story, working my way out of student loan debt. Hope that if you're looking to make more money, join us in this program. I promise you that it is going to help you significantly.